Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening, James H. Hello everyone, well hopefully you can see me, hopefully this is working, we'll give it a go. Well, a very good evening and welcome to Take It or Leave It, a brand new concept show that we're trying tonight across Zoom with some willing volunteers. If Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and Deal or No Deal got together and had a little bit of a Valentine's baby, then Take It or Leave It would be it. We mixed a trivia format with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with the deal format from Deal or No Deal, with the aim being get as many points as you can and as many questions right as you can. Get one wrong and you lose all the points and start back at zero, and we pick another random person to take on the challenge. To give you a helping hand along the way, we have got 50-50, Ask the Audience, and Ask a Fellow Contestant, where the contestants playing along on Zoom can help you out on the question. The winner of this evening will be the person with the highest amount of points by the end of our allotted time slot here this evening. If that wasn't enough to contend with, every now and then as the contestant is asking those questions, they are going to be, the computer will randomly pop up and give you an offer. Those offers will be for more points than you've currently got. You can take those points and bank them on the leaderboard, which ends your go and opens it up for someone else. Or you can leave it and carry on risking it to the 1,000 points. That is our biggest point you can get this evening. Right now though, let's have a quick look at some of the contestants on the show here tonight. There they up on the screen there as well then. Very good evening to Michael, to Donna, to Paul, to Patsy, to Ginge, to Munchie, who's just disappeared as well, to Pete there, Excalibur 55 as well. A very good evening to you too. You are going to be our first players to go through and to be picked, or to be possibly picked to play Take It or Leave It. So, are you ready, guys and girls? If you're on the screen at the moment, put your thumbs up, let me know you're ready. If it's audio only, don't worry, it will be activated as soon as we can. If you do want to play along at home as well, for those of you that have been having a few problems with video and audio, they're able to still play along. challengezone.co.uk/view game show. You can then sign on to our audience participation system, where you can then join on with the questions and answers as well. So we're going to get things underway in just a few moments or two, and then we're going to pick our first contestant to play along. So here we go with Take It or Leave It. Here we are then. I think we're pretty much just about ready to go. I've got the random generator all listed and ready to go. So let's see what happens then when I bring it up, and let's pick our first contestant of the evening. Here we go. Okay, so it has picked our first contestant up, and our first contestant up is Mitch. Unfortunately, he's not on the Zoom chat anymore, he's just nipped back out again. So what we're going to do, we're going to reload the random person generator. We're going to bring everyone back up on screen, and we're going to try and find another person we can then play along with. Here we go then, on the random generator once again. as you can see, it's working perfectly well. This time it picked nobody. Don't you just love it when it's all going to plan? Let me just have a look at that for you now. It's the whole point of a good old concept show is testing everything works. As usual, it doesn't always work first time. Let me just hit update picks on that and just make sure it comes through. There we go. Hit update picks, and then that should. Let's try that one more time, shall we? Let's see if it works this time. Oh, there we go. We've got a few more photos in there this time. And it has picked our first contestant of the day. And that contestant is Paul. So we're going to get Paul put up onto screen. There we go. And then we will see how things are going from there. Give me 2 seconds. We'll just bring him up on the screen for you. And there we go. So I should be able to unmute Paul and we should be able to hear him. Paul, are you there?
Yeah.
There we go. And I can hear you. Can everyone else hear Paul? Well, that's good. So how you doing, Paul?
I am okay, yeah.
Cool. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. Well, we've got everyone loaded up into the system. Hopefully, it's going to work as well. We're going to start you off with just going to start the crowd system up and running as well. So on everybody's screen on the system now, you should have your counters all live with a question on it. Is that right? Do you see that on yours as well, Paul?
It says game paused.
Ah, okay, that's good then. That is a good sign because I've just paused it so that it was all ready. Okay, so for everybody watching on Zoom and for everyone watching at home, you should now see game paused on your quiz questions. As the game goes along, answer them as well because we've got two different scoreboards going. We've got the contestant scoreboards, which Paul is our first contestant. And then we have our audience scoreboard going as well. So it's quite simple, Paul. We're going to bring up, which I will do now, onto the bottom of the screen for you. You should now see everything from 1 point all the way through to 1,000 points. We're going to start you at 1 point tonight, and then we're going to go all the way through asking the questions. Hopefully you want to hit that 1,000 points. As we go through that, you will be getting offers from our banker. And yes, I did say banker. I've got to be very careful with some of the offers he gives tonight. And he'll be giving you more points than you've currently got and trying to end your game to let someone else have a go. You can take it or leave it at any point. But once you've said take it or leave it, it is final. So, Paul, are you ready to play Take It or Leave It?
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go. It's new for everyone. Don't worry about that. Okay, so let's head on over to question number one. And question number one is... He says... There we go. Question number one should be coming up on screen any second now. Let me just bring that up onto this one for you. There we go. You've probably got it on your screen already. For 1 point, Paul, I need to know, how do you spell red? Is it R-E-D, R-E-D-D, R-E-A-D, or W-E-D?
A.
You think it's A? Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Final answer.
Okay, for 1 point is the correct answer. A. Easy 1 point for you there. You have 1 point in the bag. You can play along as well, Paul. I know you're answering them in person, but play along on the system as well because that will go towards your audience points as well. So that gives you 1 point in the bag. That gets locked off your list. Oh, straight away, the system has decided it wants to try and tempt you to give up straight away. It's saying if you bank your points now, he will give you 161 points. So that's roughly halfway through. Would you like to take that or leave it? Bearing in mind the questions are a lot easier.
Leave it.
You're going to leave it. I like that answer. So you are leaving it so far, which means we will go on to question number 2. Question 2 for you this evening then, worth 10 points, is in the kitchen. What would you use to open a can of beans? Is it a knife, scissors, tin opener, or a fork?
C, tin opener.
You think it's a tin opener? Not tempted to go buy a knife and just jam it straight in there?
But technically you don't need to. They've got ring pulls on now, haven't they?
That is true, that is true. But for the want of this question, we'll go with the fact that, yes, you haven't got a modern one, you've only got an old tin. So you're saying C, tin opener?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if you're right on that one. Well done, Paul. And just to see if what the audience have put, yeah, everyone else as well has put C on that one as well, tin opener. Okay then, so we'll have a look at that. Thanks for letting me know, Michael. I'll have a look at that now while we go through the game. That's good then, Paul. The good news is 5 points is now in your bag. No offer this time. He hasn't rang up and given you any more points, so we are going to go on to the next question. Your next question then is, since 2011, Brendan O'Carroll has played the title in which sitcom? Mrs. Brown's Bust-Ups, Mrs. Brown's Babes, Mrs. Brown's Baboons, or Mrs. Brown's Boys?
D, Mrs. Brown Boys.
Mrs. Brown Boys. Is that your final answer? Not tempted by Mrs. Brown Babes? Is that the late night version?
James.
Okay, you're saying D, Mrs. Brown's Boys. Let's see if you're saying C. Sorry, Mrs. Brown's
D.
Boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look on that one then. There you go. There you go. That is the correct answer. Let's have a quick look. Make sure the audience are all agreeing with you as well. Yeah, once again, 100%. Everyone agrees with you on that one. The good news is that gives you 10 points straight away. That means you're top of the leaderboard right now, Paul.
Yay.
That is the good news on that one. Okay, let's get your next question up then. And your next question is, which of these is a breed of spaniel? Is it King James, King John, King Charles, or King George?
King Charles. C.
Okay, you're saying C, King Charles. Let's have a look at that one then, see if you're right. There you go, you are right, Paul. Okay, just looking... Donna, just to check, are you playing by phone or laptop? And when it gives you the options, laptop. Okay. Do apologise, it is a test game show for everyone else that is watching along at the moment as well. So we've got some test players over on Zoom, as you can tell. Is it just the box isn't big enough, Donna, or is it has it squashed it all up, or is it just not bringing them up? If you could type it in the chat for me, just because I can't hear you on that one. So, in the meantime, I'll go on to the next question while we sort that one out. So, you're up to 15 points there then, Paul. So, that one disappears off. No word from our banker as yet. Let's go on to your next question, and your next question is... According to Robert Burns, which food is the greatest... Chef Dano pudding. Can't see it round my camera, but never mind. You can see it there. Is it tea cake, haggis, bacon roll, or sticky toffee pudding?
Let's go for B, haggis.
You're going for B, haggis. Okay, let's have a look and see if you've got the right answer on that one. Another one correct for you there. Let's have a look, see if the audience are agreeing as well. Yep, so far the questions are nice and simple then, getting you up to those 100 points. When you get to that 100 points, Paul, if you disappear off, we have to start the game all over again. So when you get to the 100 points, you really have to make a decision. Are you going to go for those 1,000 points or are you going to take a banker's offer? At the minute, though, you are at 30 points. So it's going to start doubling up each time. The next one's 50 points. So another 20 points on for that. And your next question is as follows. The next question then is... what is the name of the character played by Daisy Ridley in Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker? Is it Do, Rey, Mi, or Far?
B, Rey.
Are you sure about that? Are you a keen Star Wars fan?
Yeah, I saw it at the midnight showing.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so you're not tempted to start singing Do, Re, Mi, Fa either then?
No.
Okay, let's see if you are right on that one then. Well done, Paul. You've bagged yourself 50 points on that one then. So the 50 points have gone. Still no word from the banker. He's sitting tight at the moment. I think he's waiting for those questions to get a little bit more tricky. So 50 points in the bag for you. We're going to go on for the 75 points. Don't forget, Paul, you can ask the audience, you can take a 50-50, and you can ask one of our other contestants if you need to as well. Okay, so anytime you need to use those, just let me know, and we'll get those put into the game for you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your next question is then for the next lot of points available. Your question is... which of these titles is a famous artwork by Tracy Emin? Is it Our Settee, Your Bench, Her Desk, or My Bed?
I believe it's My Bed.
I believe it's My Bed. How sure are you on that one?
Close enough to risk it, you know.
Okay, well, you know, you've got a whole 75 points at stake if you get this one wrong, Paul. So let's have a look at that one. You say D, My Bed. Let's see if you're correct. It is My Bed. Well done. And just let's see how the audience went on that one as well. Yep, again, lots of people agreed with you on that one. 100% on that one. Just to reply to Donna as well, still having a look at why they're not popping up on your screen, Donna. If at the top bit, you should see, if you're having problems, click here. That might open it up in a separate window for you. I'll find out the exact wording for you on the screen. But I think it says join in, play online, and then there's some text along the lines of if the questions and answers don't appear here, click here for a new window or something like that. If you click there, it might open it up in a separate browser tab for you to play along in. Give that a go if you're struggling. Okay, Paul, on to your 100-point question. Are you ready for this one?
Hello, hubby.
Okay, here we are then. Let's go for it. Question, 100-point question then is... the annual half marathon, the Great North Run, starts in which UK city? Is it Newcastle, Sheffield, Liverpool, or Leeds? Tricky one, tricky one. It's Newcastle, Sheffield, Liverpool, or Leeds. Remember, you can ask the audience if you need to. You can do 50-50 to knock out two of those answers, or you can ask one of our contestants if you need to as well.
Let's ask the audience.
Okay, so you're gonna ask the audience. Let's have a look and bring up what they've said then. Oh, okay, so 75% think it's Newcastle, 25% think it's Sheffield. It's a tricky one, that one. Are you going to go with the audience, or have you got another idea?
No other ideas. Let's just go with them.
Going to go with the audience, so 75%.
Let's go with them.
Newcastle, your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, and just to a quick message over to Michael as well. Has Paul, or to anyone else listening, has Paul stopped echoing now? Fantastic. It's amazing when I press the right button. It's great. Okay, so you say Newcastle for 100 points. Let's see what the correct answer is. Whew. Congratulations, Paul. You got that right with the help of Ask the Audience. You do have 50-50 and Ask a member of the team as well. So that gets you up to the magical 100 points part. How are you feeling so far?
Yeah, okay.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, I can tell you from 100 points up to 1,000, they do get more and more difficult. I've gone through a few of these rounds today. We've got 5 rounds that we can play on this tester. I've gone through most of them. The first few, up until about 100 points, are pretty easy, I'd say. But they do get more and more difficult now we get into the 100 points. So, still no offer from the banker, but you're happy to carry on?
Yeah.
Yep, okay, right. Let's head on further then for your next question. And that is... For what reason did Professor Robert Kelly gain internet fame in 2017? So for what reason did Professor Robert Kelly gain internet fame in 2017? Was it mistaken identity on the news? Was it chasing after his dog? Was it kids gatecrashed his interview? Or was it trying to catch a bat?
There's such a part of me that wants to say D, trying to catch a bat.
Yeah, well, bats are quite popular and newsworthy over the last year, aren't they? So you never know on that one. So is D your final answer?
Yeah.
Sure, don't want to use 50-50 or ask a member of the contestants?
Nah, let's go with it.
You're going to go with D, trying to catch a bat. Let's have a look, see if you are right. Paul, it was trying to catch a kid crashing his interview, which means you have lost 100 points, a whole 100 points. But thank you for taking part. Again, keep taking part as a member of the audience. We have got 2 scoreboards running. We've got our contestants and then Ask the Audience who are playing live as well. So thank you for taking part.
That's right.
So there we go. So Paul just managed to lose all his points. It's a difficult system. You have got that 50-50. You have got the, I was going to say phone a friend, but that would be Who Wants to Be Millionaire. You have got the Ask a Contestant, and you have got the Ask the Audience as well. That means we're going to reset the board. We're going to bring up our random person picker. Got to be careful when I say that as well. And we'll get another contestant up on Take It or Leave It. So there we go. We've got our players back up on the screen then, all eagerly awaiting to see whether they're going to get a go on the Take It or Leave It here tonight. So let's bring up our random person picker. Let's pop it up onto screen and let's see who's next up on the game. There we go. May have snuck onto Facebook to grab your profile pictures just before we started tonight. That is Adam F is next up on the list. So we're going to restart the game and see if Adam is on there audio-wise and see if he's ready to play. Take it or leave it. Okay then, so hopefully, Adam F, are you there? Adam F, are you there? Hello? It's going so well. As you can see, the connection from here to Weston-super-Mare. You can hear him? Just me that can't hear him then. Let's have another look. Adam, are you there? No, it seems to have died here into the studio. It's going so well. Right. Just double check that again. So you can hear him through Zoom, just can't hear him on here. Let me just double check another setting for you then. You're still talking away, Adam? Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, just going to bring up just another random player at the moment, just to see if it's the system or if it's his microphone not working for some reason. Michael, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, yep. I can hear you.
I am really badly echoing.
Oh, I've just literally hit another button to change that again. That should hopefully have stopped you echoing. Are you okay? You there now?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Right, cool. So I'll just go back to Adam and see if we can hear him. I'm hoping that because I can hear you, Michael, then it is just a microphone issue with Adam. So we'll go back over to him, see if I can connect him. But thanks for confirming that. Okay, so I'm going to try and unmute Adam again. Yep, Donna, you can hear him? Okay, still not hearing him this end. Not sure why. Right, let's have a look, see if I can hit another button. Is everyone on Zoom able to hear him?
No.
No, okay. Just going to unmute Paul again. Paul, can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay, you can hear him. Donna can hear him. Excalibur 55, can you hear him? No, Excalibur 55 can't hear him. Okay, bit of a strange one. Not sure why, Adam. Let me just try one other final thing, just to see if that helps. That's why we're testing the show. If you are watching the show as well, then a very good evening. It's a pilot show that we're looking at the moment. Are you there, Adam? Bit of a strange one. It's just not coming into the system at all. I have a plan B. Are you there, Adam? No, I don't hear him on that system either. Okay, it's going all so well on this one then. Let me just, I'm going to unmute Donna as well just for a second, just to see if I can get, Donna, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, honey.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I can hear you. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure I can hear everyone else. For some reason, I don't know why. So I can hear everybody else, but I can't hear Adam.
I can hear you really well.
Ah. Okie dokie. Not sure on that one then. Right, I'm going to...
answers through somebody else.
Yeah, that might be the option on that one. Because, yeah, for some reason yeah, I just can't hear him. I can see him. He's come up on screen there. It's... try one more time just to hit the ask to unmute bit and see if it clears it for him. Okay, there we go. Are you there, Adam? No. Okay. Okay, I'll hit ask to unmute again just one more time. See if it comes up.
I can't hear him this morning.
Oh, right. There we go. So it's saying now that it's unmuted. Let's have a look. Nope, still can't hear anything. Okay, what we'll do, I'm going to try and, while I'm trying to sort this, what we'll do, we'll try and pick another person at random, and then we'll give that one a go as that way. We can see what happens then on that one. So I'll come back to Adam. I'll play around with a few settings while I'm there. Okay, so let's head on back over then to random person picker and see who we can get to play this time. I couldn't have picked it better myself, could I? Adam F came up again. Okay, if it's always going to do that, let's just go try one more time. Technology, you've got to love it, haven't you? Okay, so it's pick Paul again. I'm going to go for another spin on that one, if it's okay to Paul, just to see if we can get another player. There we go. Okay, it's come up with Donna, which means we can go over to Donna. I'll hit the ask to unmute button. And Donna, hopefully I can hear you and hopefully you can hear me.
I can hear you very well.
Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, fantastic. At least we can keep the game show running now. How are you doing?
I'm really good, thank you. You?
Yeah, I must admit I've had better evenings where not so many technical problems, but it's
Lovely
the joy.
jacket.
Oh, yeah, gotta love the jacket.
You may have left the sticker on the arm, James, didn't you?
More than likely, to be honest with this one. Especially the way today's going, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not wearing it inside out, to be completely honest with you. But there we go. Right, okay, Donna, so you've seen how it was played with Paul earlier. Are you ready to play Take It or Leave It?
I am.
That's good, me too. Let's, hopefully, I'm going to skip everybody on to round 2 on the system then. So all players should now be advanced on the system. You should now see on your phones and on your screens and on your devices, you should see it counting down and going over to the next round. So, Donna, your first question is...
C.
Your first question is popping up on screen now. Here we go. A spork is a utensil that is typically combines a fork with which other utensil?
Teaspoon.
C, spoon, your final answer?
Yeah.
Great, let's have a look, see if that is right. Congratulations, you have
1 point.
a whole point that's come across to you. Well, there we go on that one. So that's 1 point then. Disappeared off the screen. So let's head on over then to your next question. Question number 2. And that question is, which of these is regarded as a national symbol of Canada? Is it a maple leaf, a fig leaf, a fern leaf, or a tea leaf?
A maple leaf.
A maple leaf. Final answer?
Yep.
See if you're right. Of course, it is a maple leaf. That gives you your 5 points. There we go. Straight off of there. Ticked off the box. No word from the banker as yet, But let's carry on the game for your next question. Question number 3 then is... Someone expressing anger is said to be venting their what? Is it spleen, liver, intestines, or pancreas?
A spleen.
You think A, spleen? A final answer?
Yeah.
Let's have a look, see if you're right on that one then. It is right. Congratulations on that one. Have a quick look at the audience. They were all agreeing with you. 100% there said it was the spleen. Okay, still no word from the banker at this moment in time. But that's 10 points netted in the bag for you. On to your 15-point question then. And that question is, the name of which of these types of sausage is derived from that of a German city? Is it salami, Cumberland, chorizo, or Frankfurter?
Frankfurter.
Frankfurter, final answer?
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
That's wrong.
to be honest, Donna, I'm going to agree with you here. I'm going to tell you that the system is wrong, okay? Because I've never known of a German sausage called a chorizo.
Or a city in Germany called chorizo.
Exactly. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to override the system right here, right now. I'm going to play you the success. We're going to ignore it and we're going to tell it it's wrong. 15 points in the bag. There we go. Okay, moving on. Still no word from the banker, but he's probably just running away as we speak. Okay, on to question number 5. Here we go then. And that question is... in the novel The Lord of the Rings, Frodo, Sam and Bilbo come from which region in the Middle East? In which region of Middle Earth? Is it the Green, the Borough, the Shire, or the City? Not one I'm aware of either. I'd love to be able to help you out a little bit on this one, but don't forget you have got 50-50. Ask the audience or ask one of the contestants if you need to.
I do ask the audience, please.
You're going to ask the audience. Okay, let's have a look and see what the audience have voted so far then. Okay, 100% of them think it's the Shire. There is no other kind of leeway on that one, but are the audience right?
Oh, of course they are. Let's go with that.
You're going to go with that. So you're going with C, the Shire. Let's have a look, see if you're right. There you go. Audience always knows best on that one, which means you are up to 30 points so far. Oh, and he's woken up again. There we go. So the banker, the offer, the system wants to give you 273 points if you want to walk away right now and leave those points, or do you want to carry on the game?
Carry on, please.
Sorry?
I'll carry on, please.
You're going to carry on. That's what we like. We're going to leave that, say no to the banker, and away we go. Okay, on to your 50-point question then, and that question is... which county cricket club plays their home matches at the Oval? Is it Middlesex, Surrey, Essex, or Hampshire?
Driven past it, but I can't remember.
You still have, if you need it, you have 50-50, or you have ask a member of the contestants.
I'll go B, sorry.
B, sorry, is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Let's have a look, see if you are right then. Here we go. Good luck. Nice going there, Donna. Good guess. Good guess. You got the right answer, which means you have those 50 points. You happy to carry on to your 75-point question?
Yes, please.
Let's do it then. Here we go then. On to your next question, and that question is... the National Health Service was founded in which decade? 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, or 1950s?
1940.
1940s, your final answer?
Yeah.
Let's have a look, see if you are correct with that one then. It was the 1940s, well done. So you've read that one in a textbook somewhere then, because being 21, you won't have remembered when it came out.
James, I've always liked you.
It's the jacket, see, it's the jacket. Okay, that gives you your 75 points then. There we go. That's next one gets you up to that 100 safety points where you want to get straight away. No offer from the banker though, which means we're going to carry on to your 100-point question. And that question is... escape or die frying is a tagline from which film? Is it Chicken Run, Live and Let Fry, Free Willy, or Babe?
It has to be Chicken Run, A.
Chicken Run, A, your final answer? Okay, let's have a look, see if you're right. It is Chicken Run, well done on that one. The only one I knew it definitely wasn't out of that list then was Live and Let Fry. Okay, that gives you your 100 points safety. Oh, and he's back in. It's a bit like buses. There's not one for ages and then two come along straight away. He wants to offer you 430 points. Do you want to bank those 430 points or do you want to carry on to the 200, 300, 400, 500, 750 and possibly the 1,000 point question?
I'll carry on, please.
Carry on, that's what we like. Let's go for it. Okay. Your next question up then, worth 200 points, is... the word Royal Dutch appears in the full name of which company? Is it Esso, Shell, BP, or Texaco? The word Royal Dutch appears in the full name of which company? Is it Esso, Shell, BP, or Texaco?
Can't be BP.
Remember, you do have those 50-50 or ask a member of the contestants.
Okay, I'll ask for 50-50, please.
You're going to go for 50-50. Okay, it's going to remove two wrong answers for you. Just taking out BP.
Perfect.
Which other one is it going to take out? Let's have a look then. Oh, okay, so it's left you with Shell or Texaco. Does that help you in any way?
No.
No, it doesn't me either. I'd love to be able to help you, but I don't have the answer here either.
Let's go with Shell.
You're going to go with Shell. Your final answer for Shell? Let's have a look, see if you're right then. Well done. It has got you up to that 200-point mark. So that's in the bag for you. Right, let's move on to your next question. And that question for 300 points is... oh. Just me hitting the wrong sound effect. Don't worry about that one. The ruins of Urquhart Castle stand on the banks of which loch? Is it Loch Lomond, Loch Ness, Loch Broom, or Loch Marie? Apologies for my pronunciation if anyone's watching that is Scottish.
I'm going to say Loch Lomond.
Loch Lomond, A, your final answer?
Yeah.
Let's have a look for 300 points then. Is this going to be right?
Nah. Oh, no.
So close, so close. You would have got to that 300 points. Let's have a look. Just out of matter of interest, what would the audience have said on that one as well? Oh, so 75% had Loch Ness, but there was a couple of people there that did agree with you and say A on that one as well. Well, Donna, thanks for playing along. We're going to put you back into that contestant pool. We're going to try and pick another person at random. Who knows? Let's see what happens on the next one. But thanks for playing.
Thank you.
Okay, then. So here we are. We are back onto selecting another person at random. Let's see how the system is going to fare once again. Okay, so the system is ready. Let's bring it up. Let's see who we can get at random to play. Take it or leave it. Here we go. Let's see if it's going to land on someone. It's landed on Mitch, but unfortunately he still hasn't come back into the Zoom chat at the moment, so we're going to run that again for you. Let's bring up someone else. Here we go. Okay, so it's picked Andy, Ginge. So let's have a look at the Zoom. I can see Patsy and Ginge hopefully are sharing one device at the moment. So let me try and unmute and see if Ginge is there. There we go. Ginge, are you there? Hitting the ask to unmute. Are you there, Ginge?
It's Patsy.
Oh, it's Patsy. Okay.
Ginger's having trouble with his.
Ah, right. No, don't worry. It's not.
Work on iPhone.
It's not the only one tonight. So it's a bit of an issue with iPhones.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Or iPads.
Or iPads.
Okay, well, it's something I can look at for you. It's the whole point of trying this concept tonight to see what works, what doesn't work. Right, Andy, are you okay answering on Patsy's phone then, or Patsy's device?
I can't see the questions either.
Don't worry, I'll read them out to you. All you need to do is be able to answer them for the contestant view, okay?
Okay, no worries.
We'll give it a go. Who knows what's going to happen? Okay, then, let's just shift everyone on to the next round. So, on everybody's devices, it should be going into round 3 now, and there should be a countdown timer up on screen. Okay then, so the question number 1 for you then, Andy. We're starting back at 1 point. So the question is, which of these is most likely to be used by an archer? Is it a bitter bow, a crossbow, a furious bow, or an irate bow?
Crossbow.
1 point crossbow, your final answer?
Yeah.
Don't blame me on that one. Let's have a look. Correct answer. Well done. That gets you your 1 point. Okay, straight on then to your second question, as I'm sure the 5, 10 and 15 points are all going to be pretty simple again. Question number 2 for you is, a controversial situation which is awkward to deal with is often returned to as a hot what? Is it a hot leek, a hot tomato, a hot onion, or a hot potato?
Hot potato.
Hot potato, final answer?
Yep.
Let's have a look, see if you're right then. 4, 5 points. It's correct. Well done. So once again, those 5 points disappear off the screen. Oh! There you go. Nice and early. The banker has been in touch. He says if you want to bank the points right now, he'll give you 182 points for it. Which puts you about
don't
4
worry about
questions
that.
down. No, leave it. Final answer?
Yep.
Great. That's what we like. You left it. We're going to carry on. Your next question then is... in 1987, Whitney Houston topped the UK singles chart with I Wanna What with somebody. Did she want to sing with somebody, spend time with somebody, dance with somebody, or cuddle with somebody?
Dance.
Dance with someone, and final answer?
Yep, final answer.
Let's have a look, see if you're right on that one then. There we go, yep. I couldn't see her singing, oh, I want to spend time with somebody. Although, who knows, for the lockdown version, she might do now. Well done, Andy. That gets you your 10 points. On to your next question then. Let's have a look. The question is, something that gives away the plot of the outcome of a TV show is called a what? Is it a fender? Is it a spoiler? Is it a muffler? Or is it a splitter?
It's a spoiler.
Spoiler. Let's have a look, see if you're right. Final answer.
Yep.
Well done. Correct answer on that one. That gets you your 15 points in the bag. Up to 30 points then. Your next question is as follows. In the Transformers... Oh, it's done it again. I played the wrong sound effect. In the Transformers film franchise, who is the leader of the Decepticons? Is it Megaphone, Megabyte, Megatron, or Megabus?
Megatron.
Megatron, final answer.
Yep.
Have a look for that one then. Yep, it is Megatron. They were going to do it Megabus, but they couldn't afford it because it was £1 a time. Anyway, moving on to your next question. Taking you to 50 points if you get this next one right. And the question is, what colour is the head of an adult male mallard? What colour is the head of adult male mallard? Is it brown, red, black, or green?
Green.
Going green, is that your final answer? You have got 50-50. Ask the audience or ask a contestant if you need to use them.
Final answer.
Final answer, green was that?
Yep.
Let's have a look, see if you're right. Well done, correct answer. It was green. Well done on that one. Sailing through these, up to your 75-point question then, and that question is as follows. In 2000, which country joined Rugby Union's Five Nations Championship to make it 6 nations? You a bit of a rugby fan?
Maybe.
Who knows? Okay, well, was it Argentina?
Well, the answer's Italy.
I don't even have to read them out for you on that one. Final answer for Italy.
Yep.
Let's have a look, see if you're right on that one then. You were correct. Just have a quick look at the audience, see what they thought as well. Yep, everyone agreed with you. Got a few rugby fans in the audience and our contestants here tonight. Okay, so that is 75 points. Straight away off there, but no ringing from the banker. He's making you sweat now. You turned him down for that first offer. Is making you sweat. This next one is worth 100 points, which will be your safety net as well, Andy. You ready to carry on?
Yep.
Let's do this. Okay, so for 100 points, the question is, which of these words can be typed on a single row of a standard UK QWERTY keyboard? So which of these words can be typed on a single row of a standard UK QWERTY keyboard? Is it cheese, pork, salad, or lager? Desperately looking around the room for a QWERTY keyboard now just to try and work it out.
Same again.
Okay, so you've got cheese, pork, salad, or lager. Don't forget, you have got 50-50. Ask the audience or ask a contestant. It's a tricky one.
Was the first one port? P-O-R-T?
No, you've got cheese, pork,
Yep.
P-O-R-K, salad, or lager.
Salad.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
Let's have a look, see if you're right on that one then. Well done, well worked out. Did you have to just literally pull up a keyboard and have a look at that one? Or were you busy trying to rack your brain on it?
I'd never admit to cheating.
It's not cheating, it's just stretching the time out. Okay, that gets you your 100-point question. But still nothing from the banker. I was certain that it'd ring through on that 100, but there we go. Let's move on then to your 200-point question. Here we go. That question is, which of these real people has not been played on a film or television? Sorry, I'll repeat that again. Which of these real people has not been played on film or television by Benedict Cumberbatch? Is it Dominic Cummings, Julian Assange, Alan Turing, or Tony Blair?
Cummings.
So you're saying A, Dominic Cummings hasn't been played on film or television by Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yep.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Let's have a look, see if you're right then. Oh! Oh! If anyone is around and wants to Google it, just in case it's the system again, apparently Tony Blair is the only one that hasn't been played by Benedict Cumberbatch in a film or TV programme. Oh!
Wow.
There you go, you learn something new every day, and on this I'm learning how to be a technician, how to be a quizmaster, how things don't work when you want them to be, and all sorts of things. Okay, Andy, unfortunately that makes you out of this round, but thanks for taking part.
Cheers, Bob.
Cheers, bye!
Bye.
Okay, so there we go. That means we are back to the drawing board. I think we're going to try and go for just 2 more spins on this one. See if we can get the final couple of contestants up and playing here this evening as well. Just making it up and running to see what will happen. There we go. Right. So let's have a look then and see who's going to be up next playing Take It or Leave It. Okay then, so once again we have the heads at the ready. We're going to hit play on it and we're going to see who it brings up for this next round of Take It or Leave It. We'll spin that one again for you as it's come up with nobody again. Let's just update those picks and make sure. Gotta love this technology, haven't you? Okay, let's hit play and see what happens again this time. Just updating again. Here we go then. It's going oh so well on this one. Let me just give that a quick reset, a quick update again. Let's see if it will play this time. Updating the picks. Okay, it has froze, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to the Zoom calls. At the moment, we have Michael and Pete on there as well that haven't had a go through the rounds yet. So I'm going to bring up Michael first as his first on the Zoom conversation. And we'll see how we get on with that one. So let me just unmute Michael. Let me bring you up on screen. So, Michael, are you there?
Hi, James. How's it going?
How's it going is a very loaded question right now. The great thing about trying something brand new is that not only is the tech brand new, it's brand new to me. I'm here in the studio by myself trying to solve all the tech problems as well. And, of course, it's bound to go wrong when you don't want it to go wrong. But, yeah. We're getting there, we're getting there. The good news is the audience side of things with people picking answers and things seems to be working as well. So at the end, we should have a scoreboard of everyone that's been taking part as well. So at least there'll be some points somewhere.
Yeah.
The question is, are you ready to play Take It or Leave It?
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. Okay, I'm going to spin everyone over into the next round then. So all the systems are ready to go. Let's hit go to the next round. So everyone should now see on their screens, it should be counting down from about 5 seconds down to 0. And the first question should be coming up now. So your first question for 1 whole point is... Let's bring that up here. There we go. Right screen's on there. A magnet would most likely attract which of the following? Metal, plastic, wood, or the wrong man or woman?
A metal.
A metal. Final answer?
Yep.
Great, that's what we like. Congratulations. That is 1 point in the bag for you on that one. Hopefully didn't take too many brain cells to answer that one. Okay, question number 2 for you then, as we've had no offer from the banker. Question number 2 is, where did Scotch whisky originate from? Is it Ireland, Wales, the United States, or Scotland?
I'm hoping it's not a trick question. Scotland.
I'm hoping so too, but knowing this system tonight, who knows? Okay, let's have a look. The answer is... Scotland. Well done. Well done. Okay, that means you have your 5 points off the system. Well, there we go. For 10 points then, let's go on to the next question, which is, in the UK, what is traditionally the proper way to address a judge? Is it Your Honour, Your Holiness, Your Eminence, or Your Demand? I wish it was one of those.
I do love answer D, but it's obviously A, Your Honour.
Definitely, definitely. You can just imagine people going there, right, Your Demand, okay. Okay, so you're saying A, Your Honour. Let's see if you are right. Of course you're right. There we go. That bags you 10 points in the bag. Oh, he's woken up. Perhaps he is the man after all. He's offering you 208 points. Do you want to take that or leave it and carry on to get more points?
Ooh.
Ooh.
That would be the most anyone's won so far tonight, wouldn't it?
It is. Nobody has any points on the contestant board so far, as they've managed to all strike it out.
I'm
There is
going to
no
bank
prize,
it.
though.
I'm going to bank it.
You're going to bank it. Okay, he's going to take it. 208 points.
So now you know that bit works.
So there we go. I've hit the right button. We had confetti and everything. So the programming isn't that bad. Well done. So 208 points go to you, Michael. That is now at the top of the leaderboard. Everyone else is on 0, so it's going to be difficult to beat on that one. Thanks for playing along. Play along again onto the audience, and we'll speak to you in a while. Cheers.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye. So there we are then. Let's head on over. We're not going to do the random picker, as we know that we've got one player left so far that I haven't spoken to. So we're going to bring him up on screen now and see, hopefully, if the connections all work. So, Pete, are you there? Are you there, Pete? The good news is you are there. The bad news is no microphone, I'm guessing. Or have you got a microphone but it's just not working? Oh, I'm just going to pop over again. I can see Donna's there. I'm just going to unmute Donna just to see if...
I can hear him loud and clear, James.
Okay, right. So you can hear him. I can't hear him. Let's have a look.
James,
and see.
I can't hear him, so why don't you say 1, 2, 3 or 4 instead of A, B, C or D, and he can still play?
Yeah.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. It's a good job we've got some people with brains here tonight. I think, Pete, are you happy with that? You just have to put 1 up for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4. Just remember which way your hand goes for 2 might be quite important. That sounds good. Okay, cheers for that. Okay, let's play. Take it or leave it. Let's move you on to the next round then on this one. We'll just push everyone on to the next round. Once again, everyone should get a timer come up on their screens at the moment as it counts down from 5 seconds just to load the questions in. So here we go then. Let's go for question number 1 for Pete then. According to the old saying, love of what is the root of all evil? Is it 1, food, 2, clothing, 3, television, or 4, money? So love is the what of root of all evil. You're saying 4, money. So money is the root of all evil. Is that right? Let's have a look, see if you're correct. Well done, Pete. You've got yourself 1 whole point on that one. Only another 207 to catch up with Michael. Okay, on to question number 2 then. Here we go. That is, when a person is rudely ignored, he is said to be getting what? Is it 1, hot knee, 2, cold shoulder, 3, warm toe, or 4, their car fixed? 2, very glad that you've managed to place your fingers in the correct order on that way. You're saying 2, final answer. Let's have a look, see if you're right. Well done, it is the cold shoulder. Well done on that one. So that gets you your 5 points. Oh, it's hot off the tail again on that one. This is going to have to be a thumbs up or thumbs down situation, but he's offering you 182 points. Thumbs down. Don't blame you on that one. We're going to hit the leave it button and keep on playing. So question number 3 then, worth 10 points here this evening. And that is a person who is not a banker that lends money at an extremely high interest rate is known as a what? Is it 1, a loan shark, 2, a lone spider? Oh, sorry, 1, a lone snake. Sorry, Pete, I'll repeat that just before you give the answer because it's me that got that mixed up. Is it 1, a lone snake, 2, a lone spider, 3, a lone shark, or 4, a lone slug? 3, final answer on that one. Let's have a look. I was kind of thinking that in my head, which is why it came out my mouth before the answers were supposed to. Congratulations, that has got you your 10 points on there. Moving on then to question 4, as there's no sign of the banker on that one. Your 4th question then was, if you're trying to find other players in a game of hide and seek, what are you most likely called? Is it 1, butterbean, 2, stinky, 3, dunce, or 4, it? So if you're trying to find other players in a game of hide and seek, what are you most likely called? Your answer is 4. Let's have a look, see if you are correct. Well done. There you go, Pete. That is 15 points in the bag for you. Just pausing on that one. Nope, no sign of that banker yet. He's waiting to see what happens over the next couple of questions by the looks of it. On to question number 5 for you then. What word can be put in front of words track and weigh? Try that again. What words can be put in front of the words track, weigh, and horse to make 3 other words? Is it 1, race, 2, cross, 3, road, or 4, sound? So what can be put with the words track, weigh, and horse to make 3 other words? 1, you're saying race. Final answer? Okay, final answer is 1. Let's have a look on that one. Well done, Pete. Another correct answer on that one. 30 points in the bag on that one. No, still no banker. Still no banker on that one either. So let's move on to question number 6, worth 50 points on this one. And question number 6 is, which month of the year was named after Julius Caesar? Is it 1, June, 2, July, 3, August, or 4, October? 2, July. Your final answer? Okay, your final answer on that one. Let's see if you're right. I'm thinking that the system is wrong. Apparently, it's October, according to the system. But I'm pretty sure you were right on that one, Pete. So, I'm going to override the system again, put my feet down on it, and say October is wrong and you are right, okay? And I'm going to have a word with that banker when I can. Okay, 50 points in the bag for you. Still no word from that banker. He's holding on. He's holding on at the moment. Let's go for your 75-point question then. And that question is, which of these cartoon characters is a rodent? Is it 1, Roadrunner, 2, Tasmanian Devil, 3, Speedy Gonzales, or 4, Wile E. Coyote? Which one of those? Number 3, you're saying Speedy Gonzales? Let's have a look, see if you're right, and see if the system knows its answers. Here we go. There you go, correct that time. Well done, Pete. That gives you your 75 points. It's gone, it's off. You're onto the right-hand side now. You're into the hundreds, and they double every time, if not triple, if not just randomly change. Okay, so we're going to have a look at your 8th question then on this one. Here we go. Question number 8 is, which insect shorted out an early supercomputer and inspired the term computer bug? Is it 1, a fly, 2, a moth, 3, a cockroach, or 4, a beetle? Don't forget, you've got 50-50. Ask the audience or ask a contestant if you're unsure. But which insect shorted out an early supercomputer and inspired the term computer bug? Is it 1, a fly, 2, a moth, 3, a cockroach, or 4, a beetle? It's a tricky one. If you do want to use 50-50, you're going for 2. You're going for it. Okay, 2 is your final answer. Let's have a look, see if you are right. Well done, Pete. You've got the right answer on that one. Whew. Was that a guess? Okay, you're doing really well. 100 points off the chart there. You're on to 200 points on that one. Was just hanging on then, thinking you might have got an offer from the banker, but no. He's keeping you holding on that one. Let's go on to question number 9 then for you. And that question is, what were the first 2 initials of the character played by Larry Hagman in Dallas? Is it 1, JD, 2, JR, 3, JG, or 4, JC? JR, your final answer? Have a look on that one then. There you go. You're getting it right. Congratulations. You got 200 points in the bag. This is where it starts to get a bit risky. The questions are apparently getting more and more hard. That's the aim of the game anyway, but what questions are hard to one person might not be hard to another and vice versa. No word from the banker though, was hanging on, thinking he might give you an offer. But let's head on to your next question. You never know, it might be on the next one. What was the name given to the style of architectural design popular in the 1890s? Was it 1, Cubism, 2, Art Deco, 3, Art Nouveau, or 4, Baroque? So what was the name given to the style of architectural design popular in the 1890s? You're going for 4, Baroque. Is that your final answer? Let's have a look, see if you're right. Final answer then, 4 is that? 4 is your final answer. Okay, let's have a look. The answer the system has is Art Nouveau. Let me just double check. I want to check with the audience, as we always ask the audience as well, just in case. So 50% said Baroque as well as you, Pete. 50% said Art Deco. Nobody put Art Nouveau. If anyone does want to pop on Google and just check that, we've had a few issues tonight with wrong answers. I'd hate for you to be out on a wrong answer as you were on a run on this one. So we're just having the official adjudicators check that one for you. Oh,
James,
yep.
Baroque was the 17th century, so it's not that.
Oh, okay. So let's bring everyone up. Have we got anyone closer? Is it any nearer? Donna? Oh, sorry. It's just unmuting you now, I think. Oh, there we go.
I've found a Baroque sofa from 1890.
Okay, so
I
there is.
found Art Nouveau was most popular between 1890 and 1910.
Then that's the one, isn't it?
Oh, okay. So
I'm surprised.
very surprised. So the general consensus is the system is right on this one. Is that right?
Sadly.
Okay. Okay. Pete, let me bring you back up on that one. Oh, so close. So close. But you never know. You might still be there in the audience leaderboard, as we're going to go over to that in a minute. Mainly because we only had 5 sets of questions tonight running to find out how this would run. Mixed emotions of how it's gone. I don't know about you guys and girls, but we'll I'll have a chat with you after the show in a minute. But right now, let's have a look and see if we can have a look at all the global ratings for any of the players that have been playing tonight to find out who the winner is. I can see it's already come through onto the system as we've got people waving their hands up in the air. Let's have a look then. In first place with 1,940 points is Michael Bolton, Scary MB. In second place with 18,096 was Adam at Western Supermare. In third place with 1,633 was Paul. Fourth place with 744 points was DD Donna Dean. Spider Girl is in fifth at 200 and Patsy at 196 points. Now, just before we head off, I'm just going to make sure that did include all 5 rounds for you, just to make sure. It did. All 5 are ticked in there. Not sure why your name's not on there, Pete. Excalibur 55. But I shall look at that on the system as well. So, to all of those contestants that have played via Zoom today, thank you so much. For those that managed to survive to the end and it managed to work, really appreciate you taking your time out this evening. We'll see how it goes. I'll get some feedback in a few moments from you all about what you thought about it and obviously the technical glitches. To everyone else that was playing along that wasn't on Zoom, we hope you've enjoyed the show. It has been a pilot show, take it or leave it, that we threw a few things together to see what would happen and if it was enjoyable. So do let me know if you are watching online anywhere. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. But I've been James H and this has been Take It or Leave It.